What up, YouTube Elleix? Coming back at you with another StarCraft 2 cast. Now, it's been a while since I've cast a game. I've been out of town for the past 2.5 or 3 weeks, and my body is ready to cast some StarCraft 2. Spawning on the bottom right-hand side of the map, it's our blue Keiron player Stassin going up against his opponent on the top left-hand side of the map. You might recognize him. It's our teal Protoss player Yu. If you do not recognize him, he is a grandmaster level player. I'm not sure what league Stassin is in, but I'm assuming it's of a similar level, so it should be an interesting game today. If you are new to my channel, I do cast a lot of custom StarCraft games, so if the custom Scion races mod interests you, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, back to the show. Stassin does send over a scout. He does spot an early expansion coming down for you right now. At the same time, Stassin is expanding himself. He does see a scout right here as well by you, and I think will take it out, and he does. So, good opening here by Stassin, able to take out that scout for you, and also able to scout that early expansion for his opponent as well. So, I want to say Stassin's in Masters League at the very least, at a minimum. I know it's kind of early to say, we're only 2 minutes into this game, but I'm just getting Master League vibes. We have the early expansion coming down. He had a good timing on that scout and was able to deny the scouting for you. So, pretty solid opener. Now, he is playing the Keiron. I'm used to seeing you playing the Keiron, so this is a little bit different. I don't think I've cast a lot of games where you is playing Protoss, so I'm excited to see what is up today. We do have a Sanctum coming down. We have an Edifice coming down as well. We have a Sanctum already finished. Now, the Edifice is, if I'm remembering correctly, the gateway equivalent for the Keiron. So this is going to be our tier 1 units. The Sanctum, kind of like a tier 1.5, tier 2 building. We have 3 volts right here chilling at the natural base. Taking a look at what Yu's up to. He has a Stalker already finished, and we have what is going to be a Stargate just finishing up. I wonder if this is going to be an Oracle play coming out from our teal Protoss player. And here we go. We have 1 Stalker coming down. I wonder if this is going to be a scouting Stalker. 1 Stalker versus, what is this, 4 volts? Not a good look for this Stalker right here. He would go down for sure. And here we go. These volts doing some damage. Good control by Stassin right here, pulling one back and keeping it alive. So, I'm standing by what I said, man. This guy is in Masters League or Grandmasters League. And Stassin, if you see this, replay and I'm wrong, please roast me. We do have what is going to be the 3rd base coming down as well for Stassin. So he's going to be 1 base ahead. Taking a look at the units, it's 36 probes to 32. I can't even remember what these guys are called. Converters. So 37 workers to 33. Now 38 to 34 in favor of our teal Protoss player. Man, I'm feeling so rusty with this casting. You stop casting for like a week and you have no idea what's happening. Oh, here we go. We have some action coming in for the Keiron player, taking out what is going to be no Stalkers yet, but almost taking out this first Stalker of 2. We have a 3rd Stalker coming down to join the party right now, but we also have what are going to be Subjectors. Subjectors are pretty tanky and have good DPS, but they're also really good anti-air. And what am I seeing right here, actually? We also have what is going to be an Oracle, but there's no kills on this Oracle, so it was just chilling on the right side of the map. But what do we see here? We have a 2nd Oracle coming in, so I think Yu was waiting for the 2nd Oracle so he can one-shot those workers. Yu running away with those Stalkers. We have the 2 Oracles right here waiting. I want to see what these guys are going to do. Yu, I know you have big plans for these Oracles, man. Not a lot of workers in the 3rd base location, though. It looks like you going into the main base to do some serious damage. How many workers do we have here? This is a full saturated base, which I would absolutely expect to see at the 5-minute mark. And we have what is going to be, how many workers killed already? 7 workers killed by you right now. Will he get the 8th? He will get the 8th, but these Subjectors have really good anti-air. We may see one of these Oracles go down, but you with the control, able to keep this Oracle alive. Very good play. Taking a look at the workers killed. This was 9 workers killed total. Taking a look at the workers on the map right now. It's 38 workers to 49. So 10 workers, just about a 10 worker lead in favor of you. His 3rd base is just about finishing up though. So Stassin has been on 3 bases technically for a little bit longer, but he is behind in the worker supply. Taking a look at our upgrades, the only thing we got, we have Warp Gate and what I think is a speed upgrade for the Pariahs. But I could be wrong about that. I haven't played Keiron in too long, man. I haven't played StarCraft in too long. It's been literally weeks since I've looked at this game. I've watched a few videos here and there, but I've been so busy the past few weeks. I've been out of town and I've hardly had any internet to myself. I've been so busy, but it's so good to be back. I gotta say, how many kills on this Oracle? We have 3 kills on this Oracle, 7 kills on this one, 11 kills total shared between them. Taking a look at the army supply as well, literally identical, 38 army supply to 38. So I'm standing by what I said. I already said it twice, but Stassin, you are at the very least a master level player, able to take out both oracles as well. But how many workers killed? 11 workers killed total. So that was a very good play by Stassin, able to keep most of his converters alive and able to take out 2 oracles. Actually, taking a look at the resources lost, identical, man. These guys are so evenly matched. This game is turning out to be a banger already. This is a lot of stalkers. Does he have blink? He does have blink. So these stalkers are going to have a lot more utility than the vanilla stalkers. And here we go. I'm sure we're going to see some blink micro. We do have that walk by the Pariahs. They do have that almost like a shade ability, but it's a quick shade ability. It's almost like an in-between of blink and shade, and it gives the Pariahs a lot of utility both for engaging and disengaging armies. So they are a really strong unit. I think they're technically a tier 1 or tier 1.5 unit, but they're a pretty solid unit. I love the look of them. They look like they almost look like a version of of Dark Templar. But he is not phased. He's going in for another attack, it looks like, and we have what is going to be a reinforcement of stalkers, and we have 1 stalker right here going up against a single pariah. You actually controlling this at the same time, trying to engage the main army of Stassin, but being forced to run back at the same time, picking up a lot of kills on those pariahs. Taking a look at the resources lost, though. 1,700 resources lost to 1,300 in favor of Stassin. Taking a look at the worker supply, though, way in favor of you. 75 workers to 59 in favor of our teal Protoss player, and army supply virtually even. 45 army supply to 53, slight lead for Stassin. So this is still anybody's game. Taking a look at the upgrades, we have the +1 light attack upgrade, I believe, for the Keiron, and we have +1 attack, ground attack for the Protoss player. So this is still anybody's game, man. I can't tell who's going to win. We still have a whole game of StarCraft to watch right now. This is a lot of stalkers, though. We also have a Colossus. You do not see this every day anymore. Oh my god. I don't think I've seen a Colossus in any custom Scion Races games. This is going to be crazy, but at the same time, I'm not mad about this because we have a big Keiron army primarily consisting of light units, so this Colossus is going to be able to do a ton of splash damage against Stassin's army right now. We do have the Subjectors, though. I feel like they may be able to tank quite a bit of the Colossus hits if they are in the front of the line, but we have 2 Colossi already. We have a lot of stalkers, and we have what is observers. This is giving me some flashbacks. This is a classic Protoss ball right now. This is a death ball if I've ever seen one. We do have a few pariahs chilling at the Xel'Naga Watchtower. This will give Stassin some good map vision on the top right-hand side of the map, but unfortunately for him, the army's located on the bottom left-hand side of the map, so Stassin really doesn't know exactly where the Protoss army is, but he can at the very least deduce that it's not really up here. And oh no, the Zealot going down, doing some breakdancing and unable to actually take out this pariah. We saw him try and charge him, but then he just started dancing again. That poor guy, he was not trained well. He was like, wait, I took dance classes for this. This is what StarCraft is, right? It's just one big dance. It's not? Oh no. But we do have what is going to be, I was going to say, it looks like Stassin running to the top right-hand side of the map, putting himself totally out of position to handle this Protoss death ball, but finally running back home. We have what is going to be some Cruxes as well. Cruxes, as far as I know, are spellcasters, I believe. They're almost like Archons, if I'm not mistaken, but I could totally be mistaken. Like I said, you guys, I've not played this game in so long. I actually might play some ladder to get my groove back, because I have lost my juju, man. I have no idea what's happening. I mean, I kind of know what's happening, but let's be real, I really don't. And here we go. We have a big engagement. These Colossi doing quite a bit of damage to these light units. These Cruxes not doing much right now. Oh man, it looks like the Keiron army is just about melting. We do have the Pariahs trying to run in and engage this. One of the Colossi looks like it does go down, but this was a huge engagement for you, I want to say. Taking a look at the resources lost, though, still in favor of our blue Keiron player. So this tells you just how expensive the Protoss units are, because this looked like a decent enough engagement by you, but he is still far behind, about 2,000 resources behind in resources lost. So I still want to say this is an engagement that's favoring you right now. We do have some Dark Templar. They did go down, and you going for, I think, the natural base. He's having trouble deciding, but his army is slowly dwindling. What I would do in this situation is maybe throw in some zealots just so they can keep those Pariahs at bay and keep the Colossi safe. That's what I might do in this situation. Maybe even get a Warp Prism. Oh, lag spike. It looks like they paused the game, but they're back into it. The joy of casting a replay, though, is we jump forward in time. We did not experience that lag. And here we go. We have, I'm still having trouble deciding who's ahead. We do have what is going to be the Umbras, though. They are cloaked, able to come in and snipe these Colossi. Two of them go down. The third one is still alive at full health, but may go down. These Umbras are crazy good, actually. And I love how they use the Baneling animation to roll around. We do have an engagement right here at the 4th base location for Stassin, though. Stassin, how many workers did he lose? Oh my god, 44 workers killed this game. How many workers does he have left? 49 workers to 91, so he has a decent amount of workers, but you has double the worker supply, virtually double the worker supply of his opponent, so the economy for our Teal Protoss player is going to be massive. We also have what is going to be, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the sixth base right now? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5 bases. 5 bases. There's just a lot of teal right here. So 5 bases for... No, wait a minute. Am I crazy? No, yeah, okay, it's 5 bases. For some reason, I thought the natural was up here, but no. So 5 bases for our Teal Protoss player. Able to take out a few Umbras. Taking a look at the resources lost. 13,000 resources lost to 15,000. Now in favor of our Teal Protoss player. Taking a look at the upgrades. 2 attack, 2 armor upgrades for our blue Keiron player. And we have 3-1 for our Teal Protoss player. And at this point in the game, I want to say Teal might be ahead just a little bit. Taking a look at the army supply, 64 army supply to 69. Nice. So virtually even army supply for our players right here. I honestly think Stassin is master level 1 or grandmaster. That's what I'm going to say. Stassin, if you see this replay, let me know. If I am right, he is taking out the rocks in the middle of the map. Going to have an easy time attacking the 5th base for the Teal Protoss player right here, if that's what he decides to do. We have disruptors on the field as well. This game is turning into some madness right now. We do have the shield battery, though. What is that? I do not know what that ability is. It must be from the Cruxes. But I think Stassin overextending just a little bit, losing virtually his entire army. He only has what is just about 3 mining bases on the map and lost virtually everything. That was a huge engagement for you right there. And we have what is going to be a 6th and a 7th base coming down for our Teal Protoss player. You is kind of snowballing out of control right now. Stassin is going to be on his back legs. He's got 48 army supply to 108. This is a tough position to be in, but he can still get some good engagements if he's able to take out these disruptors. There's no Colossi on the map anymore. We do have what are the Dark Templar, though. This is so annoying to deal with. this late in the game if you do not have detection all over the map. We have so many workers that just went down at the same time. The third base in jeopardy for stassin. Taking a look at the workers killed, 60 workers killed to 2 this entire game. That is crazy. stassin throwing out the GG, giving the victory to you. Epic custom Scion races game. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, please consider shooting me a like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want me to cast any of your own games, I will leave my email and Discord in the description below. And I'll see you guys on the next one.